All right, I'm just getting these some spice rub put on these ribs. They'll probably sit for about an hour while I get the smoker going. Just get a little flavor on them here. Again, I'm using the same rub I used last week. I got a jar of it in the summer, so there's still a fair bit left. Turned out good. Put some nice flavoring on the ribs. Just gonna give her a generous coating. Did the same on the back side of the ribs. These are nice thick back ribs, pork ribs. These should cook up even better than the last batch of side ribs we had last weekend. So there you have it, pretty simple. Hey YouTube, what's up? I guess everybody saw we put the ribs on the smoker. I did a little silent setup there. Everybody saw me do that last week. We're going to get started with our beer can chicken. We have 2 to do today. I've had both of these soaking in the sink full of water with some salt in it just to give it a quick brine and wash off any of that nastiness, any of the blood and stuff in it. So here we go. I've got 2 cans of fairly cheap beer. I'm going to open each one and pour about half out. pretty good. Number 2. You can use any beer you like. I've had this lager before. It's a pretty nice German lager. It's not too bad. I'm going to put 2 cloves of garlic that I've just kind of crushed and peeled in each can. That'll hopefully give us some extra flavor as that boils up and bubbles up. I've also got 2 little sprigs of fresh rosemary. We've still got some rosemary in a couple of pots growing out in the greenhouse. We should be having that till at least January, till it gets too cold for us. So that's it for the beer. I'm going to put each can in the holder here. Now comes the fun part, trying to get these chickens onto the cans of beer without spilling the beer. There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit of a tight fit. So gentle. Sit them on there. Oh, there we go. There's one. This is a brand new beer can, chicken beer can holder that I just picked up today at the hardware store. Looks pretty good. All right, wash my hands here quick. Little soap and water. Make sure we're not getting any cross-contamination. Now I'm going to do one with jerk chicken seasoning. We'll start with that first. This is really nice spice, really cheap, $2.50, $3 for a bottle of it, a jar of it. It goes a long way too. Just going to put that on generously, maybe rub a bunch on as well with my hand. I don't care if we get too much in the bottom there. It's all going to cook up nicely, and we'll use that leftover beer in the bottom just to keep everything kind of moist. Season this up with whatever seasoning you like. Since we have 2 chickens, we're going to do a couple different spice blends. Why not? Get a good variety for supper. Next one's the garlic, pepper, and herbs, Cool Running. I've got about 3 or 4 of these in the spice cupboard. We use this particular blend on everything from meats to potatoes, vegetables. You can even put it in your rice cooker if you're doing rice. Really good versatile blend, lots of good flavor on it. Make sure we get that one under the arms there. Look at that. There we go. A little down the, whoop, don't want to put any there. And that's that. I'm going to pour the extra beer into the bottom. Might have to add another little bit of water or half can of beer later as that cook gets going. We'll be putting these on the barbecue in a few minutes. I'm just going to go out and turn on the barbecue, heat it up, and I've got some mesquite wood chips that I'm going to throw off to the side and get some smoke going on this as well. So thank you. There goes the cat. All right. So I've had the grill going for about 20 minutes. Got it up to a temperature of about 525. I'm going to put these chickens on now. We have it down at medium heat. I'm anticipating that the temperature inside is going to drop because these chickens are a lot colder than what's in there. They're probably going to take 2.5 hours. I'm going to check on them every half hour or so, see how they're doing, see if I need to spin it around. But other than that, they're looking good and my mouth's watering. Can't wait to try them out in about 2.5, 3 hours. The ribs are on. They've been on for a couple hours now. We're going to have another big feast on this Saturday night. All right, we're ready to take these off. They got a nice char on them. They've been on for about 2.5 hours. I've got them to an internal temperature of about 180 degrees. I know they look a little charred, but that skin's going to be crispy and tasty and delicious. That's it. Sauce on the ribs, we're almost ready to go. We got about another half hour until we're ready to plate this up. Again, I've diluted this barbecue sauce with just a little bit of Worcestershire and some soy sauce. So we'll put a generous coat on there. I think I'm just gonna do one coat of sauce this time. It seemed to get really dark last week. But look at how much, these are starting to peel off the bone. They're gonna be good real soon. Real soon. My mouth's watering already. I gotta tell you, watering so much. I just love barbecuing, especially in the cooler weather. It's really cooled off. We didn't really get the sun we were hoping for today. All right. Let's close these back up, give them another half hour or so, and we're good to go. All right, here we go. We're taking these ribs off. Wow. Look at that. Fantastic. Just the perfect amount of glaze on them. Nice little smoke bark. We're ready to go. We're gonna take these in. We're gonna cut them in a few pieces. Got 3 hungry teenage boys as well as 2 grown-ups for this. So join us inside. I'm gonna cut them up and we'll show you a picture. All right, we're ready to eat. Everything's plated up. Check out the chicken. Look at that, 2 whole chickens there. Look at those ribs. My favorite. We got 3 hungry teenagers here ready to dig in. My lovely wife, Alicia. Give a smile to the camera. I'm glad everyone decided to join me today while I had another adventure cooking out in the backyard. I hope you enjoyed it, learned something, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, and lots of love, everyone.